Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back. So today we are doing the year of the snake. I love that it is a white cobra. I believe white snakes are supposed to be good luck and good fortune. I could be wrong, but that's what my brain is remembering here. Yeah, and that it's a cobra of all snakes. So I know cobras they have that big hood to make themselves look better, but they're really small. That just reminds me of the big things in little packages. So we're always more than what we appear to be is actually what I'm getting for you snakes to start off with. So let's get into it. Let's see, the years are 1953, 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, and 2013. So for the snake description, the snake glides quietly along his way, allowing the fairy to sing and dance over his head. And don't they do that to everybody? And the outside influence is insufficient to change his path, no matter what will be encountered on the road. The snake will cope with calm and low profile. So the yang positive meanings: calm, planned, focused, flexible. And the yin meanings, negative meanings: suspicious, hidden true nature, not easy to get close. I don't know so much about that last one, but the one snake I do know, I would say, yeah, she doesn't often show her true self, which I think she should. And she will know who I am talking directly to her. Anyway, beautiful. So let's pull from the first deck for slithery snakes. I am a Slytherin too, by the way, so kind of more partial to snakes. My shirt may be green, but it is not Slytherin. Anyway, oh, we got two. Nice. So the first card for our lovely snakes is Sword of Light, divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Yeah, and this actually reminds me of Archangel Michael's sword. So yeah, it's for those cords that do need cutting. You cut and you burn. You don't want those suckers to grow back, especially those negative connections that you're trying to get rid of. And if you don't cut and burn and those cords regrow, that's where a lot of confusion comes in with people you're trying to get rid of. So yeah, take Archangel Michael's sword, cut those damn cords, and then grab a torch and burn all those ends so they can't regrow. But also I'm hearing this fire within you, snakes, that is just waiting to burst out, this warrior that you feel like brewing inside you. Allow it to come out. It is calling towards you to pick up your sword and to fight that fight you feel you need to do. Most of it I'm feeling is on a spiritual level, but for some it is on the physical plane, at work, with colleagues, with people you know, acquaintances, not friends. I'm not feeling friends because it's more on a superficial level that I'm feeling this fighting needing to happen. And you need to stick up for yourself. You need to take charge, and you need to say enough is enough. Fight your battles. Call in your guides, call in Archangel Michael. When you need that extra help, he has such a big legion, willing to help us fight, especially in these spiritual battles that we go up against demons, physical demons. Because if we're being attacked in our physical form and in our spiritual form, our defenses aren't quite as strong. So make sure you're calling in this additional help to fight these battles. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of green light right now, and it could be due to the next card, which is something with Thoth. I took a quick look when I separated them. But it could also be Archangel Raphael, that healing light that you may need as you do cut the cords. There are a lot of toxic people out there in our lives and in the world in general. And some so easily make those cord connections. And when we're unaware, we don't know that those connections have been made. So you may need to do a self-analysis to see if there are any negative cords connected to you, to people that you may not even know. Again, it's going into meditative state and going into meditation with the intent of finding these cords, cutting them and burning them and releasing those connections. Also, a practice they want me to share with you that I do nightly is just a mental, oh gosh, what do we call it? Like when you envision something, I can't think of the right words, sorry, but like actually pulling out connections made throughout the day. You may want to do something like that before you sleep as well. Because everything we do, whether we're on our phones, on social media, or watching TV, we make connections, and we don't want to keep those. So just release all those connections before you go to sleep. So that's your first card, snakes. Yeah, and then we have those light codes. Light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. Yeah, so some of you may be developing your light languages. Light language has many forms. Written, drawn, spoken, sung, signed, danced. So yeah, whatever you're feeling your body wanting to do, don't resist. It's that resistance of feeling silly, even if we're by ourselves, that holds it back. Start, well, actually, again, meditation will help you. Start getting into that mode of just going with the flow of what you're feeling and letting those foreign tongues come out, or foreign songs come out, or even if you're just grabbing a pen and paper. Now, there are differences between codes and scribbles, but sometimes you do need those scribbles to help you get going. So just be cautious. If you're feeling that channeling, then you know you're actually coding. But if you're not feeling that connection, then yeah, you are just scribbling. And Yeah, the language. I've even heard light language speakers at moments just do like a ta, 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 ta. So if you feel like your tongue just needs to do that, let it go. You're probably connecting with something and just like getting that engine revving. Yeah, so stop resisting. I just keep seeing like this river flowing rapidly, like allowing your mouth to be that river just flowing smoothly and not even having any kind of dam in the way. Just let it flow, even if it sounds like nonsense, just let it out. And if you have to start off with whispers, start off with whispers. You're by yourself, it doesn't matter. And if you have family and roommates, then just tell them to ignore you. You are connecting to your family or whatever you need to say, but like separate yourself, go into your own space, and just let it come out. But yeah, definitely meditate. And if you're starting to feel like your mouth tingly or your tongue like wanting to be loosened, then yeah, you are at that verge of having your spoken or sung, I should say, come out, and allow it. And also remember, there's the angelics too, the Elohim, and I believe clicking as well connects to the angelics. So be open to all of it, as we all have that capability of all forms of light language. It's not just spoken. And unfortunately, some people out there have put spoken over other forms of light language where they're actually all the same. Yeah, I am still seeing that green light. So maybe some of you do need to connect to those emerald tablets of Thoth. And maybe that's the key to unlocking your own divinity, to connect you to the knowledge that Thoth holds. Now, I don't believe what has been published is what is truth. However, it is a gateway and it does help connect to Thoth. Okay, I'm hearing a caution, just be careful. He can be sneaky. So put up barriers. Accept the knowledge, seek the knowledge. But yes, put up those barriers. So I hope that helps. And let's see about your recent past for you lovely snakes. What the universe either wants to reassure you with or confirm for you, or just have you continue to work on. It's a possibility. What do you have for our beautiful snakes? Oh, crap. Okay, that fell. I gotta get that. I'm sorry. And they all fell in reverse, and it is 3. Okay. So we have the Mother of Wands, or the Queen, the 2 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords, all in reverse. So yeah, for many of you snakes, things became really clear and you didn't agonize so much over making certain decisions. It was like cut and dry. You knew what you wanted and you knew what you didn't want. And okay, some of you, it was actually a romantic relationship that you just said, hell no, goodbye. And that is fantastic when you know that. And others, it was more like what you wanted out of life, what you wanted of yourself, realizing your own self-worth and knowing you were worth the choice over something else. And that is actually so, so beautiful. As it is difficult when we're learning self-love and self-worth, and we do not always get to that point. So yes, congratulations to you snakes who are there. And if it's, even if it's feeling like that sort of sounds like you, grab it, because you are getting to that point. And it is that progress that you are making, choosing yourself first. And it is letting go of any falseness, allowing yourself to be who you are, no longer hiding who Snake is, letting Snake out, showing that beautiful hood and not caring if anybody feels you're being threatening or unapproachable, but just being yourself and loving yourself. And you actually continue doing that, you will realize people don't see it that way. It's all in your head of how you saw yourself. And there may be some stuckness with letting things go, people go, that you're working on or have been working on in your recent past. And that's okay. It is hard to say goodbye or hard to let go. And it is hard to change old ways. And it could just be temporarily, but if you are aware of where you are stuck, that is a really good place to be, because you know where exactly to focus on, what you need to work on. And again, in that meditative state, the intention you set, I want help with this area. I need to let it go. I need to move on. I need to start this new cycle. So beautiful snakes. Okay, let's hope your presence does not fall on the floor. But yeah, let's see what you're all up to for the present. What do you have for our snakes? Slithering along the way. How many is that? Okay, we have 2. One more, please, for our snakes. One more card. Okay, you want to fall. Okay, so we have the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so some of you may be overthinking your progress or overthinking the job. Just a lot of overthinking that's giving you useless worry. Take a breath, snakes, please. And just know you are on the right path. You're doing what you need to do. And it could just be too, with the 4 of Cups here, that something is no longer serving you. You're getting bored with something. And it's not sitting too right with you. And maybe you're not fully seeing what it is, and you're looking somewhere else thinking that's what the problem is. But if you look at the whole situation that is keeping you preoccupied, look at it from all angles and all people and all situations to truly see, is it really that thing that you're focusing on? Or is it that just the thing you want it to be, but it's really something else or somebody else? So just go into it with total honesty, whatever this thing here is, and truly figure it out, because it's going to all make sense once you do that, and it's going to set you on the right path for you on where you need to go next, whether it's career, romance, enlightenment, or even furthering your education on something, whether it's like spiritual education or 3D education, whatever it is that applies to you in this instance. But yeah, just be fully honest, and it's going to be like that aha moment, that epiphany that we often get. And even calling in your guides on this situation here with the Nine of Swords and Four of Cups to really help you figure it out, because you just want to move forward. You want to be happy in life. You don't want to be stuck trying to figure things out that are just waste of thoughts. You want to be happy. You want to proceed in whatever your goals are and really, really go after them and have just that open path. So yeah, just okay, I'm seeing like a whiteboard and you're writing everything down. If that's what you need to do, by all means, please, Snake, do that. That actually may help you bring everything into perspective. And they're telling me to look at the Lover's card. So it could have something to do with a romantic interest or a partner that you currently have. And they're just saying, try not to overthink it. So what do we have for our snakes? Oof. For the near future? And as I like to say at this moment, whatever comes out, it is not set in stone, and you have the free will to change it. And also, this is a general reading, so you take what applies and discard what doesn't. If the whole thing doesn't apply, no offense here, I'm just reading the cards and relating the messages that I receive. So it may not even apply at all. So the first card out, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what you are working towards, why you have worked so hard up to this point in the present, what you're working for. You want that financial stability, you want the prosperity and the abundance, the family, you want it all. And yes, Snake, you can have it all. And it is all about the hard work that you have put into it. And a lot of this is working with your guides. And out in the physical, it is being open to working with teams, not doing everything on your own. And that is giving you that success. You have the path planned out. You have it all set out on how it should be and how you want it to be. But be open to making some changes when needed. It doesn't have to be set in stone. Just because it's been planned out, be flexible. Let the plans have fluidity, because life is fluid, and how often does anything go as planned? So yeah, it's totally fine to have that plan, but don't let it rule your future, because you want that love, you want to find that love, that new love. And whether it is actual romantic love that you're looking for, or self-love, or career, even I heard teaching. So maybe some of you want to step into teaching, whether it's maybe yoga or teaching Reiki, something worthwhile to help people grow. And it's like an option in the back of your head that you have this love for, but you're not quite sure where to go about it. Let that thing brew in the back of your head. And maybe that's part of the flexibility that you do need. Maybe this doesn't quite fit into your plan. So maybe the plan needs to go out the door so you can open these doors for this new love of whatever it is to come through. And yeah, we have the Son of Wands, or the Knight. He is the go-getter. You want to go out there and you want to be. Yes, we are meant to be, not to want, not to wish, not to say, oh, how I want to be, whatever. We're supposed to just be and manifest it. So yeah, grab this energy. Yes, it is, it can be an in and out energy, but I'm not picking that up in this situation for you, snakes. And I love that it's also a snake. With this energy coming out, because it is that push that you need or will need, to being that this is your near future, to get you started on what it is you're after, what is going to really bring you the Pentacles and that stability in life that is waiting for you, that you are working so hard for. It is that forward motion. And there's, I don't know why they keep showing me the star deck. They showed it yesterday, now they're showing it to me again with the Knight of Wands. And in the background, there is a volcano exploding, and it is not letting those shakeups in life deter you from your path. You find a way around that exploding volcano, and you just know to just go, go, go. That's so exciting, snakes. And then last, you have the Hierophant. Yeah, this is planting those roots and really taking everything you've learned in all areas of life, from your past, your present, any future you have seen in dreams, any past lives you have encountered, whether it is dreams or quantum hypnosis, or however, meditation, however other way you've connected with other lives, and bringing it all into your future person, your future present. And letting it truly guide you and to help you see the progress you make where you're at. And all this will guide you further on what your end goal is, what it is you truly want out of life. Is it really the career, or are you going for more of something that you love? And yeah, some of you may actually love your career, and there's nothing wrong with it. You can always bring your spiritual path into any area of your life, and maybe that is your purpose. And maybe that is why you love your career, because you're there to help others grow and develop. And there is nothing wrong with that, as long as you're loving what you're doing. And really just pulling in all the knowledge that you have gained, and like setting your own foundations on what your life should be in your eyes. So yeah, I hope that all made sense, snake. let's pull your chakra and see what the universe wants you to focus on, or what suggestions they have for you. Our beautiful snakes, who also have a bad rep, like the rats. My rat peeps are gonna get mad, but unlike the rats, I actually like snakes. But yeah, you know, people, we all have our own different things. Okay, that is moving, so I'll take that. And it came out just in time to make me shut up before I get in trouble. Okay, so we have the solar plexus with personal power. Yeah, this is taking us back to the cord cutting, taking command of your body, of yourself, and of your spiritual growth, your spiritual path, your career, your love, whatever it is that you seek out in this life. And actually, I love, from my angle, the fist looks like the center of a rose. So yeah, your power, if that helps you think of it more in terms of a rose rather than this Hulk-like fist, yeah, by all means, take that image. But yes, this is your personal power. And the solar plexus, that's our center, our absolute center. And it is the part, well, in my personal experience, that has been the hardest to keep in alignment, because that is where all our emotions are. That's where our past is, our inner child, our inner son. And it, you know, life sometimes shifts on us, and it's hard to stay in that positive vibration, but just keeping it in balance and keeping it like at the forefront of your mind of what you need to focus on will really help in any area of your life, especially with whatever this Nine of Swords and Four of Cups is, that is bothering you and that you're getting bored of. So yeah, snakes, I hope that helps. I hope at least some of it resonated. And yeah, if you want a personal read with me, you can visit galacticdivination.com. If you're interested in light code merch, you can go to Galactic Light Codes on Etsy, and I also have a tarot page on Etsy as well under Galactic Divination. So sending so much love to all you snakes, and we are set up for the monkey tomorrow. So I'll see you all next time.